Hi, hello fellow gardeners out there. This is Shaktivel for Shaktivel Gardening. In this video, what we're going to see is a small terrace garden tour. I'm just going to show you the plants what are I'm just growing in my terrace garden. And the first plant you're seeing is the jasmine plant variety, and it's very good variety of jasmine plant. It gives almost 10 to 15 of jasmine every day, and you can see there are some more blooms are there. And recently I just harvested some of the flowers from this plant, and I hope it will give more flowers. And the next two is one more variety of this jasmine plant. It's a wine jasmine plant, and it's climbing, and it also just had some buds. And this variety will always bloom at the night. This is called Nityamali in Tamil, and in English it may be called as a wine jasmine flower. And it's very good variety. You can get many more jasmine from this plant than the normal potted ones. Because it's a creeper, it can just spread out its vines, and it gives eventually a more flower. And next to that is a butterfly pea plant, or aparichita plant, and it's white and it's a purple. And one more plant is there. It has been just bloomed some flowers. I will show that. And there is a periwinkle here. And I used the old computer what say that the box here for this plant. And you can reuse any things, any unused things in your home. In this way you can recycle some of the things. You can just go waste some things. And here is the okra plant, and we called as a lady's finger in India. And it's a jumbo okra plant, and this which will come like a very big okras. And I will show the one which is fully grown here. And it's a very good variety of okra plant, and it's almost disease free. And I can't see any disease or fungal infection in the plant. The plant is so healthy, and it will just grow very tall also. And yeah, you can see some more birds here. And here also there's a flower, and here is the veggie. And you have to just harvest this part as soon as possible. If you just wait too long, the part maybe get hard, so that it may not be edible that much. Okay, so just make sure you just harvested these parts as soon as possible. And yes, I can see here here also one good okra pots are here. And there are few more buds are here. And it's a hyacinth beans. It's a wine type of hyacinth beans. It's growing very well. And I hope it will just produce more hyacinth very soon. And here I have a snake gourd plant. Snake gourd is also wine and creeper. It's kind of a creeper. And I have two wines, and from that bag, one that grow bag, one wine is climbing. And from this pot, one wine is climbing. And there are some flowers, and hope it will pollinate soon, and it will get more snake gourd from this plant. And also I am having here one more hyacinth bean wines. And it's a Malabar spinach. It's my favorite spinach variety, which I grow every year. And this year also it's giving abundant greens for me. And it's very good for health, and it's rich in iron and vitamins. You can grow this easily at your home. And I will make sure I just post a detailed video about this Malabar spinach I having. It's a red Malabar spinach I'm having. And there are one more variety called green Malabar spinach. That's what you seeing here. And I have more plants in my home garden down there, and that also very good. That also giving very good harvest for me. And this is also very tasty and crunchy spinach. And the holes you seeing is made by some paste. You can easily control that by spraying the neem oil, and I'll show that in other video. And this is one more greens, leafy green vegetable we eat. This is called manathakali in our local language. I just don't know what is the English exact name for this. I'll make sure I just find and put it down in the description. And yeah, it's a chili pepper plant, and it's also growing very well. And one more plant is there that started to flower. I'll show that, and I'll show the next of the garden now. And this is also periwinkle I am having. And this side, yeah, red amaranth plant. And this is kind of oregano plant. And this is also herbal plant used for a common cold and other things. And we call this plant as nochi. And I also don't know the exact English name for this plant, and I will let you know in the comment section if you like. And this is the cosmos plant I'm having, and I hope it will started to flower very soon. And the rose plant, and there are so many weeds in that, I have to just pluck out that. And there's a blossom and a rose plant. There is some little rain over here, so that the buds maybe look dull, and two buds are there. And it's almond plant. There are some pest attack over here. You can see here something has damaged this flower. But okay, fine, I have to find out that who is the culprit. Then there is some marigold. It's a native marigold plant. And yeah, this one more butterfly pea plant. And you can see there are some buds are started to produce. Then there is a moringa plant. Moringa is very easy to grow. I have made a video about that, how to grow moringa from seeds. If you not checked out, please check it. And top right corner eye icon, and there is a detailed video how to grow moringa from seeds. And it's very easy to grow in the small pots like this. It's very good, green, and it's super rich vitamin food. And the flowers, the flowers also edible. And from this, the pots also come, the pots also eatable. You can see there are so many flowers in this plant now. I'm so sorry, it's so windy here. And then yeah, I had some hibiscus plants also. So these are yesterday bloomed. Okay, this is a very good variety of the hibiscus plant. And there are one more bud over here. And here I am having the miniature sunflower plant. And this is one more jasmine variety, we call this jadimali. And this is also a super variety of jasmine plant. And there is one more hibiscus plant variety here. This is a yellow one. And this is a pencil cactus. And leafy green vegetables, some radishes over there I'm just growing, and that also a leafy vegetable. You can add in the soup or something. And I'll show the next part of my garden very soon. Here I am growing some the decorative chili pepper. And I'm just loving this variety because of this color. And while it's normal, it will be look like a purple. And when it's ripened, it will be like a dark red color. And it's so nice to have this plant in your garden. It's so add the values and colors to your garden. And I just love about this plant is I just love this plant. And it's also very edible. And many people thought it is not edible. Yes, these peppers can be edible. You can cook it in your normal dishes. It's very delicious. And in the rating of how much it will say give the hotness, I can say from 1 to 10 it will be around 3 to 4. So it is mild variety only, it's not that much hot. You can use it in a normal dishes. And here you can see some butterfly peas has been bloomed. Okay, 1 2 3 and 4 is not bloomed. And here is 4, then 5. So 5 butterfly peas has been bloomed here. You can make a tea out of these butterfly pea flowers. It's very healthy and rich in antioxidants. I just leave the link in description below or eye icon above. And make sure you just try this recipe and drink it. And there is a ground cherry plant I'm having. You can see some ground cherries over here. So it's very good variety of cherries, and it's easy to grow, and it's give abundant production. And then this side I'm having a guava plant, one two guava plant, and then the lemon plant. This plant gives recently a good harvest, and in that also there is some chili plant is growing. You can see that started to flower. I'm looking forward the full harvest from this plant, and it's a Nagpur orange plant, the orange variety, and it's also growing very well. Then here it is, the pomegranate plant. It's also started to flower, and I hope this plant gives more pomegranate. Yeah, so there is a secret recipe how to just get more out of the flowers from the plant. I'll make sure I post a video about that if you like. And you have to just spray some organic things like buttermilk, sour buttermilk. If you just spray the buttermilk in this season, it will just increase the production of the pomegranate in the plant. It organically induce some balance in acidic, and it will just strengthen the plant, and it also just increase the production of the pomegranate. Try that out. Just spray some sour buttermilk. It will help the flowers to get more vegetables. So that is one tip. And this is the amaranth plant. I just left for the seeds. The seeds has been germinated. I mean, the seeds has been emerged. I will soon harvest the seeds, collect the seeds, and save it properly. I also made how to save the seeds from this plant already. If you not watched that, please watch it out. And these are the some eggplants I'm having. So it started to flower, and I hope I will just get more veggies very soon. And there are some witch buds also here, you can see. um, See, the flowers are started, and there are some birds and flowers all over the plant. I'm hoping I will just soon get more harvest from this plant. This full row I'm just having the eggplant only. And here it is one more plant. This is called tuduvalai, and it's very medicinal and used to cure cold and headaches. And this is a pumpkin. I'm just growing in this grow bag. I hope I just get at least one or two pumpkin from this bag. And also I'm just growing one more pumpkin in that big bag. And there is a lemongrass variety over here, and it's a cute, no, that butterfly pea plants. I just love about this plant is it gives more flowers than what you expect, and it doesn't need much good soil or good fertilizer. It will just grow as it is, and that is what I just love about this plant, butterfly pea. And I also made a detailed video about this. Please make sure you just check that out. And this is my cute little garden, and I hope you like it. And if you had any doubts, please let me know in the comment section below, and I will see you in the next video. And I'll show more plants in the next video. I had also garden in the my normal garden, I mean in normal ground garden. I will show that also. And I also had many indoor plants, many indoor cactus varieties I am having. If you like to watch video on that, please let me know. I will post a video about that, and I'll see you in the next video. Until then, bye from your Gona Shaktivel. Have a happy gardening day. Bye bye.